Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Greetings, salutations, whatever the hell. It do be Thursday. Oh, good old Evangelist. Good old Evangelist. What a legend. Oh man. All in all, not the worst couple of goes at it, right? I mean, I would say. Not that not that Banshee Elizabeth could hear me being at work and all. Alright, let me close that one up. And move on over. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, lurkers. Hello, Nox. Hello, Banshee Elizabeth, who cannot speak or hear. Welcome back to Fable. I wasn't here last week. I was sick, and now I'm doing relatively better. So it's been a minute since I streamed. Not by design, unfortunately. I'm very much excited to be playing Fable again. So, and I'd like it if the media button on my keyboard actually muted the thing. All right, there we go. But yeah, so last we left off, we were about to head over to the arena in oh god damn it. Why does it always do that? I don't like it when it does that. Jesus. Alright. But yeah, we were going to go do the arena. We found out in the arena that we are way under equipped for what we're supposed to be dealing with because apparently the little rebalancing mod that I have rebalances. It has been something of a journey to try to make that work. And yeah, I mean, we're now at a point where I believe we can run it pretty consistently. I mean, I did a little bit of grinding off stream, which the grinding primarily was let me just run pub games the entire time and play memory, which was quite it was quite boring after a while, I'll say this much. Um but yeah, so I was able to buy the Master Katana, and the Master Katana also has the sharpened augment on it, which is good for fighting Balverines. So the damage is about the same, more or less, if I recall correctly, for what I've got here. Let me quickly check again. So I was last using the scimitar that is used by the bandits, not this one. Unfortunately, there's no differentiating. Yeah, this one. So the damage for this is still a little bit better, but unfortunately, it doesn't have the augment on it, or the option for augment. So unfortunately, the Master Katana is the one. Katana is the one that we're using. So that's what I did, and something I did do, sort of in the absent-mindedness of it all, and the mundanity, is I ended up completing the fighting circle that happened here. Wasn't my intention to do that, whoopsie doodles, but here we are, we did it, and yeah. So I would say we're about ready to go see how far we can get into the arena again this time. Um, I wanted to do something, but I forgot. Right, I quickly wanted to head to Bowerstone South, which is where I've been last time, and see the trader there, see if we can get some more last bits of equipment. I am never playing fucking memory in my life again. Not willingly. I've had my fill, to say the least. Just really annoying to have to do that so many times. Because I think I needed about 80k in total for the augment and then the weapon. Because the weapon was about I want to say about 40k, and then the corresponding augment on top of it was another like 35,000. So yippee, right? Like was not exactly the most fun to try to grind for, but I mean, hey, we're here now. Just grabbing some food so we can spam the eat button once we're getting a little lower. And we have a peppermint. Nope, no, don't follow. Hi, baby. You want some pets? You're gonna get some pets. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, come here. Gimme. There you go. Okay. You get onto the windowsill there. There you go. Atta girl.
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
I should probably sell that beer that I've got for right, it was this one I was looking for. Selling the beer because in the grand scheme of things, I don't think I need it anymore, and it's kind of a shit gift in the grand meta of things, if you will. So.
Why, you little strout.
What the fuck? You know what? You get the beer. Beer, beer,
Very kind, thank you.
beer,
Oh,
beer.
stout.
There you go.
I'll have a large mead. Just
There you go. I'll shut him up. Is there any quests? Trader Massacre. Right. No, you know, actually, you know what? We'll do that one real quick. Let's boast about it, and then we'll get going after that on the arena, just to kind of give us a little warm up. It's been a minute since I played, so. Oh, you're looking for a guide? Nope. Not right now. Do the quest naked? Yeah, sure. Take no damage. Maybe we can make that work. Nope. Shut the bandits don't die. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Half a mind to kill them myself. No, what? Why do I keep saying follow?
Follow.
No, stop saying follow. You want to teleport? We're gonna go to Barrow Fields. Why is my nose so runny? What's wrong with you?
You're here. About time too.
Sorry.
I'm afraid some of the lads couldn't wait and got stuck in early.
Oh.
So let's hurry up and join them while there's still some traders left. Oh, and don't be taking no prisoners, because we've got enough of them already.
Here we go. Kill all the guards and traders and power. Yeah, this should be fine. Whee! Oh, they've already gone in, and okay. Whoa. Where's this? Where'd my lighting go? Lightning. Where you go? How do you quickly clear an entire group of fucking everything? Oh, you just get the lightning. Get the shotgun. I did think that. Oh. They were fast with that one. Oh, they got the biggest tier of fucking guards as well. They did get that one. What's that one do again? Oh yeah, no, that one makes it night. Let's not eat that one. Oh, yeah. Oh, the other bandits have already died, so... Oh, it's a fucking chief! What the fuck? What the hell? Come on in! There we go. Alright.
look what we got here, lads. Found this one trying to sneak off into Oakvale.
Oh no.
Why don't you do the honors, hero?
Please don't kill me. I ain't done nothing. I have a family. I have a shop. Oh.
Yep, we are paid for a job.
Wrap him up good, hero.
Wrap him up good. Big old dramatic swing that we would not swing like that for anybody else, but there we go. All right. Oh, that 88. Finally, some peace and quiet in Barrowfields. Am I right? We are a morally great character, and don't worry about it. Learned a fun fact. What fun fact did you learn? We're gonna go to here. Oh, go on, don't keep us waiting. Silent Hill Laugh has multiple composers. Nice. It's always kind of nice when multiple people are able to get paid off of a job. And hey, it promotes collaborations. Which is always a neat little thing. Oh, I mean, even that. I mean, I know Elizabeth can't hear me, I think, but that doesn't necessarily narrow it down because it has multiple composers. Why do I not have my sword out? Oh god. Ah! Damn it. God. Oh, I can just... Yeah, I forgot I can just hold it down. Just do the wigglies. Wiggly. God. Sometimes I get the impression you can't actually hear me, Elizabeth. Despite being at work. Oh. Ah, damn it. Come on. No! I'm being bad at this. There we go. Ah, it's kind of hard to track both of them at the same time. And especially with the triple rocks. Oh, come on. Alright, that's one down. That should be significantly easier. If I can get a lock on him. I don't know how to handle those triple, Ah. There we go. Oh wait, no, that is not his dying animation. There we go. Whew. And that is his dying animation. Very, very nice. Hello, traders. Hello. Alright, I am looking for... Oh man, nobody has resurrection vials. That is annoying. Okay. Oh, well, there we go. And that one. We are the chicken traders. Chaser. The cheddar. We are the chicken cheddar. That's what we are. Born and raised as part of the chicken cheddar family. Please call me chicken. Mr. Cheddar was my father. No, alright. Cool. Don't worry about me running up in my, my Union Jack over here. Hey!
You coming to spectate or participate? You've already
Participate. Yep. We've been in before.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes. If you follow...
Yep. I don't mind skipping them because we've already seen them before. So,
Sorry about I'm... If you need any advice...
if you need any advice. It's like a sort of a weird Arnold sort of impersonation. Oh yeah!
I think we can do a special offer.
It wasn't that great. We could buy both. Why not? Why not? Sharpening augment. Oh man, piercing augment could have been good. That could have been really, really good. Silver augment is the one that I needed, not sharpening. Oh. Oh, fiddlesticks. Shit. Alright, well. That's gonna be fun. That's something I entirely forgot about. That's gonna be annoying. But yep. Well, whatever. Whatever.
Al sorts out either way, you mind you.
Whoa. Them some god rays, look at that. Woo! What if we can shoot the guy in here? Wait. Gotta back up a little. I can! Get that free experience. Come on. Woo. Hell yeah. Not that we're gonna get the actual experience from it, but kind of ruin the proceedings of things.
He don't look like no chicken chaser to me,
But then again, I have never seen one before. I killed Balverine. It's not exactly like you got. Well, okay. Maybe they keep him like a puppy. Who knows? Haha, funny. Yep, we've seen this before. I forgot it was the silver augment and not the sharpening, but they didn't sell it. Ah. Then again, I suppose that plays up the rarity of it, right? Oh shit. I am my own worst enemy.
3, 2, 1, go!
There we go.
3,
2, 1, wonk.
go!
There we go. Oh, not that guy. And there's a cat. Hi, baby. Go back on the windowsill. There you go. Oh, that was easy.
Fighting like that earns 100 gold.
Wow.
The next round will be worth 500
Oh wait, no, you kind of skip with that, right? I found it a really weird mechanic that you can skip the dialogue of the announcer if you just blow up on the fucking. I don't know where it's coming from. I think it might be like output by the hero character, like the voice of the announcer. Which is not an uncommon developer technique, so. There we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hello, son. How you doing, pal? Happy Thursday. Ooh. Ah. So you will be lurking? Cool. Have a good lurk.
1, go!
find these little bastards so annoying. Like, generally they're okay. It's the throwers that really, really, well, throw me, technically. Yeah, I swear the announcer is output by the player actor. As in, like, the voice dialogue is assigned to him. Again, like, that is a very common developer technique for things you don't actually see. Like, it's a way to get around some of the janky stuff. Like, if I recall correctly, the Fallout New Vegas entry, for example, does the exact same thing, where actually all of your firing of guns and everything like that is actually a sound that's being outputted by the player character, for example. So it's kind of a fun little tidbit.
Earned so far. And
Wow.
1,000 up for grabs in the next round.
But you never really see the player characters, you know, or the player model's mouth move, because you're always looking through the eyes of it, so you don't really see its mouth move, so how would you know that, right? Alright. Hopefully some of the augments I've got will make a difference in terms of fighting them, but I don't know if it will. Oh, there he is. Sometimes they jump behind you.
3, 2, 1, go!
That's just fine. It's the white Balverines that I'm like a little wary of. There we go.
2, 1, go!
We don't like Balverines. And if Whisper can keep that one busy, that's fine by me. Oh. Oh. I got triple hit. Whew. Right. Oh wow, my bow deals a lot of damage to it. There we go. Just kind of like circle around like that. Nope. Just gonna start wailing on him. Welcome to the Balverine slap fight. We just kind of wail on him here. Woo. You find many many of these white Balverines? Because if I recall correctly, there was only supposed to be logically one. At least according to the story. Alright, now he just goes ultra mode and just kind of whack-holes him around and just... Whoop. And there we go. Is he finally dead? Okay, cool. That's this one done. But unfortunately, there's Whisper. Alright. Alright. Doesn't matter how many there are. We're just gonna go back. Oh, back here. Whoa. I saw that. That was kind of funny. Come on. Come on. Ah. We just kind of circle around this place, hoping to avoid those little lunges that they do. Ah. No! One of the vials got... Oh! My will energy is low. No! Alright, go. Trying to manage, like, just getting the lightning to go in both of them. I don't have enough will potions to do this the whole time. You know. Oh no. Oh no. I've re-aggroed one of them. Yeah, we ate Balverines! Boo! Only I got hit? Okay, alright, well, sure. Start wailing. There's a bonk, bonk. No, don't go to the propeller. No. We were doing so well. No. Well, if we could just kind of like skid along the edge here, that'd also be kind of good. How you doing over there, Whisper? You just kind of chilling? Couple of scars richer. And we keep going. We just keep going. Apparently the augments that I spent all this time grinding for was not the augments I was looking for, so here we... Oh my god. Just like that, and immediately another vial gone. Just like that. Ah, man. Okay. Oh, the hype meter is gone. No, not right now, baby. Not right now. I'm sorry. Okay, just kind of... No, 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 baby, no. Not right now. No! You are so insistent right now! Go! It's not the time for it, baby. She always does it when she knows I'm busy with something. That's always the funny thing. I think that she just knows when I'm busy. Because when I'm working on music, she likes to... Oh, okay, finally. She likes to hop on the... Nope, not that side. Not on that side, baby. Wow. Wow. All that for 1,000 gold.
And there's another 2,000 on offer for the next round.
Grand scheme of things, it's not a lot of money.
These two did a great job last.
It's like a pub game or two.
2,
Oh,
1, go.
and then I can easily beat that. Ah, it's... The lighting's gone even darker. Actually, I want to check. Does the scimitar that we typically wield deal more damage? It does not. We do want the... We do want the katana. The katana! The, if you, the selector's a little glitch there. Oh well. Don't look too closely at the bugs. Oh. New weapon. Oh. Go.
2, 1, go.
You got it. Just get to... It's mostly the guarding that is annoying with these enemies. Oh, really? 80 damage? That looks like it deals so much more damage. Like, I don't want to take a swing from that shit. Oh yeah, you can't guard them, that's right. I forgot about that part. We haven't really fought these enemies that much in the story yet, so. Whoa!
3, 2,
Two
1,
wonk.
go.
There we go, back around and back around and back around and back around. I also think the implication is supposed to be that we're technically supercharging their weapons if we use lightning on them. Which, whoops. Look at them dancing. There we go.
2,
No, baby. Oh, I know. Not right now. Not right now. Okay.
1, go.
Nothing stops you right now. Why do you want to have laps so bad? All right, come here. Fine. What? What do you want? Oh, hello. Jesus. Yeah, okay. Well, as long as you, now you're in the exact trajectory of controller where I hate the controller, or have the controller. Yeah. Oh, the old chin scratches. Yeah. You don't typically take chin scratches. Right? Yeah. Little baby. Right. Well, you're gonna have to face the controller, baby. Sorry. That's where I hold it. Or you just, or yeah, you do this. That works too. Yeah. Okay, here. Come on. Come on. Not like you care. Come on. No. Oh, you're stuck. There you go. There you go. Oh. You don't have a lot of body weight, but you really want to put that right on on my thumb, huh? She's just decided she's gonna plop right on top of the hand there, where I hold the controller. That's a good baby. No, no, no. We're not gonna do that, baby. We're not climbing onto my shoulders. We're not doing that. Nope. Is that deal with it? Oh my god. That is... Oh, I equipped it. Oh no. Oh my god. Look at the size of this thing. Oh my god. That's incredible. Oh, baby. I know. Yeah. Yeah. I love you too. Don't do that. Please don't do that. You're fine. This is fine. This is nice and No. No. We're not doing that. Oh my god. You are just taking possession of the real estate, huh? Ow. Your nails. Hi. Yeah. You're fine here. Go lay down. Look at me. Yeah. Oh, we've got a little spot here. Oh, your ears are very cold. Yeah. Cat break. So, chamomile I've discovered that chamomile loves it when she has a really, really cold, like, you know, the tips of their ears kind of gets cold. So if you just kind of, like, help warm it up and stuff like that, she really likes it. Okay. Alright. This giant-ass sword of mine now. So slow.
I hope that was worth 2,000 gold. I reckon it was.
I have 2,000 gold.
They've
Ow!
earned
Ow, ow.
3,600 gold. But will they stay for another?
Oh! That's a huge fucking sword. Yeah.
The competition's hotting up. We've already lost 3 heroes.
We've lost 3 heroes?
2,
Where?
1,
They've not been here.
go!
Oh. The size of this thing. Oh, that's great. Just completely obliterating them. Oh, that's funny. And the range? Look at the range on this thing. Oh, apparently I'm just hitting Whisper. You know what? We're trying to get my combat multiplier even higher. Alright, go. Yep. Yep. Just do flourish just the whole time. Nothing's missing anyway. We're halfway across the arena with this goddamn thing at this point. Whee! Oh, that's a good flourish, though. Woo!
It seems you've mastered using the combat.
I do my best, Mr. Trainer. Oh, okay. What is that? A hero's axe. Oh, it's a trophy. Okay.
2, 1, go!
Oh my god! Yo! This thing is so fucking good! Yo! And we just kind of get to flourish through everything with this thing. They're people. Don't say things. They're bandits. Whee! Oh, that was the round. Okay. That was easy.
Cool. 3.
There we go.
They've banked 6.
Yeah, I think my theory is being proven correct. Is that the technically the announcer's being output as the hero's voice.
Our intrepid
Ow.
heroes have made 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh. No! Let me get up! Let me get up! No! My multipliers. It whispered with some of those fucking things. Damn it! There we go. Alright, come on, buddy. Woo! Big old flourish. Whoa, that was it?
Another 4,000. Wow, a total.
I was expecting more. I was expecting the big rock titans. Fuck it, okay.
Things are getting very tough for our contestants. We can all see that they're feeling the strain.
Oh yeah?
But what stands between our noble heroes and their winning? Is that a pile of rubble?
Stanoth and
It's the
groin.
rock trolls, Stanoth and Groin.
No.
2,
Little pose.
1, go!
Oh, it's. I like the very brief, like, appearance that they have, where it just kind of looks like they're low poly models. Which one's which? You gave him names, but you didn't say which is which. Alright. Oh my god, dude. Damn. And my multiplier's basically gone. Oh man. Hey Nelson, how's it going? Ah! Good evening. Good night. God fucking damn it, rocks. Very good, how about you? Very good, eh? I'm doing good. I am struggling with piffing rocks back at the fucking big rock that's throwing them at me. Because apparently they apparently can't fucking do anything other than piff rocks at me specifically, because Whisper apparently doesn't count or something. Jesus Christ! Whisper's right there! Hit her! Hit her! Oh my god, she's not even attracting the aggro whatsoever. Come on. I'm losing ground here. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no 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 no! I know, guys, I know! I have no fucking way of getting an attack in at this point. I need a faster weapon than this. Sure, I'll fucking take the hob weapon. Just anything to get an attack in. Wait. I have an idea. If I could just get the one down. Okay, that's one down. That's one down. I can now switch weapons again. Holy shit! So, what's made your day very, very good? Feel free to share with the class if you'd like. I believe that's the one. Oh, there we go. Jesus, that was an annoying ass round. No, the gold. There we go. We got it.
Wow! Another 8,000 gold. 18,600 in the bag, and only one round to go.
There we go. We will keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, today you have seen the best of Albion's arena fighters. Put your hands together for our successful heroes. Round 8, the final battle. I give you
Arachnox.
2.
They couldn't come up with a better name than Arachnox. Oh, hello. Whoa, Jesus. Come on. Nope, eat food, eat food. Oh. Oats. Now got into tiny beetles. Or not beetles, little scorpions. I'm getting away from the center. Ah, there we go. Whisper, come on. Oh, okay. I mean, one swing of this thing and we should be able to take out everything, right? Where are you at, buddy? Come on. There you are. Woo. I think we just beat it. God damn. Woo. Man, that sucks.
The arena bank is truly broken. That's another 10,000 gold.
Wow.
This is for a massive total of 28,600 gold.
Woo.
We have 2 winners. Incredible. So, what will happen? 2 winners and
One
only
prize?
Well, as you know, we have a special guest here today.
We do?
It's the one, the only
Twitch chat.
hero
Oh.
of heroes,
Oh.
Jack of Blades.
I have returned. After an eternity away from you all, Jack of Blades is back. This arena is all that is great in Howling, and you all that is worthy in it. I am honored to stand before you again. And I have a proposal to mark the occasion. One final round.
Oh.
A fight to the death between the 2 heroes still standing. The winner will receive a special prize. The loser will have the privilege of dying before you.
Oh no.
What do they think they're doing? They can't do this.
Unfortunately.
I'm going to put on a good fight. But I'm not killing you. I can't kill you. We came here to put on a good show. And that's what we're going to do.
Unfortunately, Whisper. I'm dead. I'm dead. I fucking ate through all of my food. Through the final round. No! The final round is the one where we eat shit like that. That's incredible. We have to start from scratch. Oh boy. Be a bit more conservative with the eating. Okay, got it. Got it, got it. Damn. She hit for a lot harder than she usually does there. Then again, the balance here is different. Oh, different from what I'm used to, so. No, not the boast. She was motivated. She was really fucking motivated, pal. Holy crap. That 20k gold really just. She was like, I need the money. Has she tried playing Memory for like hours on end?
Fighting like that earns 100 gold.
How you doing, Van?
The next round will be worth 500 gold.
You said how much? How much? Dang.
He may be new to the arena, but he's got through round 1. Let's see how he does with the second round.
Oh, I think I've now permanently made it dark in the arena too, because I ate the what's it called, the moonfish. Oh, these little bastards. It's just kind of funny to me that it's like I went through the entire thing, finally got there, and then at the very end it's just like one swipe is all it took. Cool.
2, 1, go!
Truly, Whisper was the hero of heroes. I think the big thing is they kind of push you to fight in the end anyway. And it's like, oh, okay, cool, you can finish it with that little hero versus hero fight. But there's just kind of no downside to killing Whisper in the end, so... Psych, one more. Yeah, exactly. It's the final round! Except not really. Fuck you. Just gonna circle around here. At least until this guy's taken care of. There we go. Whoa! Whoa! What are we doing? What are we doing, game? What are we doing? We're going in circles. I have lost control. I've entirely lost control. My control. No way. This is... Oh shit. Is my controller actually dead? Better not be. We're getting for the spins. I am very sorry here. You're kidding. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is funny. Okay, that I'll be honest, yeah, okay, that's funny. Frustrating. But that's that's great. There was no reason for that to be happening to the controller, but yeah, we're never beating this thing without taking a scratch. We'll just lose that boast early. That is timing, though. I don't know what prompts it. What are you booing me for? We've only just started. Tough crowd. Remember to thank the fans. Oh man. Yeah. Big mosquito fans over here in the just adjacent to Knothole Glade. They're just like, yeah, you know what? Big mosquito guys here.
Fighting like that earns 100 gold.
Okay, so it doesn't move the mouth.
The next round will be worth 5.
There we go. See, I'm trying to prove my theory now of the whole, the announcer is actually output by the hero. Then again, it makes the most sense, right? Like, where else would it come from, I guess? Whoop. Oh, just threading the needle there. Gotta pick stuff up.
2, 1, go!
Actually, it's not even mosquitoes, it's wasps. It's worse. There we go. You look over to the crowd, there's like this one dude who has a shirt of like, I love wasps. Some shit like that. Oh, suddenly you're fans. Suddenly I've got fans. Okay. Spiteful little bastards.
3, 2, 1.
I want to do a flip sign. Yeah. Do more battle rolls. Oh, hey, baby, I didn't see you. Oh, hey. She's pawing at my leg. See, this one doesn't jump onto laps. This one just wants the head pats. Yeah, baby. There you go.
That's another 500 gold.
There you go.
600 gold earned so far. And there's another 1,000 up for grabs.
She comes in, collects her head pats, leaves. It's an easy exchange of, of affection.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's Whisper.
3, 2,
With her hood down this time. You have time to talk. Sourpuss. See, this is the most annoying round right here. It's just the Balverines, because it's just... I mean, it's just really annoying. Because they're essentially just big old meatheads, right? Or what was the term I used in Final Fantasy IV Warriors? Flesh tanks? Oh. I'm glad you agreed, Whisper. She just goes, yeah! One. Big Final Fantasy player, this Whisper. I bet Whisper plays Pugilist. Although she wields a stick, she throws fireballs. Is this? I mean, basically throwing fireballs the entire time. That is a black mage in Final Fantasy XIV. So, big old DPS. There you are, Jesus. Stop dodging. The crowd's gone dead, apparently. See, this is where that big old weapon earlier would entirely fit in. You just kind of... Oh my god, the lunge. I really hope we do get that weapon again. That was a really nice weapon. But with the amount of undead that we fight, it almost seems like a given. Go. This guy first. We'll just pick some stuff up because Whisper's got that one. I think what I'm quickly gonna do is take a moment here and assign a potion. That one for now. No, not the resurrect. What? Oh, right, because it doesn't have an assigned icon, so you just kind of have to trust it's there. Yeah. Hey, you just kind of wail on them like that. Meat slap fight. Thanks for your contribution, Whisper. The problem is she does the slide. And that one explicitly is kind of bad for this, because it basically takes it out of the stun lock, right? So... Whee! And now you're in the way, Whisper. Come on now. You have like a little bit of room in between those blades, but like not enough to really make it count. There we go. A good spell. Just keeps just slapping him around. She's got stakes in the Balverine's victory, if you ask me. Come on. Ah! Nope. My one and only protection. The blades. Nope, 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 nope. Got stuck. Gotta play this like a pussy for a moment and just kind of sit here. Lightning spamming these guys. And kind of orbit the blades over there. Because at the end of the day, the blades provide the most protection from the Balverine lunges. There we go. Strategy, yep. And like, if you can see the amount of damage that I'm doing on the bottom right, it's not a lot. Like,
Boo! We hit Balverines! Balverines, boo!
ah, no, we broke the stun. Damn. There we go. And now we just get to spam like this. Give it a good old slap. No! No! And just keep spamming that. Well, for me, it's X, but the attack button. 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. I spent all this time playing the fucking pub games for the augments and then only to find out, oh no, it's the wrong augment that I got. Love it when that happens. I mean, that's just how it goes, right? But... Ooh. Starting to feel it in my forearm, though, all the spamming of the X key over here. Whew. Yeah, like, it's that thing that we all do in the RPGs and whatever, where it's like, oh, you know, I'm gonna hold on to every potion and all of this stuff, you know, use it for a proper battle, right? And then the fucking battle has happened, and it's like, oh, I never used the big potion. God damn it, Whisper. Don't break the stun. Ah, now's not a good time to get an itchy nose. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, the annoying fight's over. Well, no, actually, there's one more annoying fight. Skip the dialogue.
1600 and...
But it's like, yeah, we hold on to the potions, we hold on to all the scrolls, we hold on to all the useful things until the boss battle, and then the boss battle happens, and you don't fucking use them, right? So... Hell, I'm doing that with Baldur's Gate. I recognize that I'm doing it. I'm holding on to everything until I need it, and then I need it, and I never fucking used it. Have you been watching my gameplay? I mean, it's Tale as old as time. Tale as old as fucking time. Hold on to it till you need it, or think you need it, that you don't use it. Tale as old as time. Whee! Oh, it's so nice to be able to do something other than 45 damage. I'm sure that'll stick around. Just gonna slap these guys around. Cool. I'm waiting for the big ones, because, that is the big fuck-off sword. These things. So dark in here now. I don't want to drop the multiplier too much. I can't quite reach. See, like, I think this mod has also really, really helped me sort of understand what it more or less takes, you know what I mean? To have good reach with weapons. Ooh. Ah. Hey, Giuseppe, how you doing, Bal? Bal? Bal. You're Bal now. How you doing, pal? How is the Thursday faring for you? Oh man, nose is a little itchy and runny. I don't know why. Must be my crippling cocaine addiction coming into play. Help me. Let's see. Ooh. There we go. I can tell you this much, I'm fucking done with winter though. Oof. So hold on. I'll quickly pause for this. You're not missing anything, Seppi. It's funny you bring this up. We've had a couple of people ask where Flora is and stuff like that, and say that they miss Flora. Flora is currently taking a very much needed, very appropriately timed break. Let's put it like that. She very much needs it. She has our full support. And kind of going through the motions of what a life can throw at you at the moment is Flora. From what I understand, she's doing well. Just kind of needs some time to recuperate and stuff like that. Yeah, so you haven't been missing streams. Don't worry about it. Currently, it is Elizabeth on Tuesdays. It is me on Thursdays. It is Elizabeth on Friday again, and then it's the two of us on Sunday. Occasionally with Sascha. But Flora right now is kind of like, yeah, I think a hiatus would be the best way to put it. I hope she does well, sending virtual hugs and love to y'all. I'll be sure to pass this along. We'll be meeting tonight, actually. We'll be having a tabletop game after this, which means we have a hard cutoff time for today. But yeah, she's doing well. But yeah, she will appreciate the hugs right now. Life is throwing some shit at her. It's for her to tell, if she ever decides to tell it. But it is, oh boy, there's been a couple of times where I'm like, God damn, woman, Jesus. Most of the streams happen at like 2 a.m. for me. That's why I miss them. Yeah, that's fair. Don't worry, you haven't been missing anything. Just, you know, be patient with Flora. The one thing I would always ask is, try not to. It's more of a thing like, you know, Elizabeth and I can't answer the thing. This is also a good time for me to take a quick stretch break and drink break. But yeah, a lot of people have been asking. Some people have been, I don't want to say badgering, but like mentioning it quite a lot and everything like that. We can't give more answers than the same answer we only have available to us, which is she's currently just on a break and needs it. And to be perfectly blunt with you, I'm pretty sure even if she had been streaming right now, we would have straight up told her to take a break. We would have straight up told her to take some time, because life can throw some fucking punches, pal. Life can throw some fucking punches. But she's well, from what I understand, so I'll pass on the good stuff tonight. Alright, quick shoulder. Big stretch to my yoga. And everybody, if you need a chair for assistance, please be sure to grab it and do a little stretch to the left. Yay! A little stretch to the right. Yay! Oh, that's my back. Oh, I'm getting old. Oh, fuck me, man. Jesus. On another topic, 9 hours till RE9. Woo! Man, that's the series I've been wanting to get into. I'll be completely honest. This, I'm gonna preface this. I'm asking nobody and telling people not to do this. But if it was one of those things where it's like, if it was a stream incentive, and like if somebody bought me all of the RE games to play them on stream and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure I would go through the entire series on stream. I would need another day to stream. So I might grab one of those days. But if someone gifted me the entire RE series, I would 100% play it on stream. This is not an incentive for someone to do it. Not that I'm saying you shouldn't. Or if you like RE9 or the entire RE series, it's a good way to get it on the channel. But it's one of those ones that I've always looked into, but I never had, you know? So I may have some keys to the series. Hey, I will happily take if you are willing to share, though I will say I will not play it unless I have the whole series. Do you get what I mean? Not to say that you suddenly have to give me all of them or whatever. I will happily take a couple of keys. I'm not saying you need to give me anything, not at all. Also, frankly, would make me a little uncomfortable. But more if I'm going to play it. I've had this issue before where I feel like I'm going to get hung up on the fact that I couldn't continue the series the moment that I finish this. I'm comfortable playing Kingdom Hearts and Fable because I have access to the other stuff, and I have ways to get it. Actually, fun fact, we now own an Xbox 360, and I own the Fable series, so once we finish Fable 1, we can go to Fable 2 on an original Xbox and everything like that. We will be playing the motherfucker, right? So, just, you know. Either way, my stretch break is good. We're gonna continue. Time to continue beating up on the elderly. But the Resident Evil series has always been kind of funny. I've always seen like gameplay from like Maximilian and stuff like that. Maximilian Dude. And I've always gone like, wow, that looks really, really fun. I just never had the money or the time. And if nothing else, streaming has been really, really good to motivate me to play some games that I've been putting off. Or, you know, stuff like that. So. Or like reruns of series that I'm like, oh, I'd really like to play those again. Like the Kingdom Hearts series, for example. If that makes sense. I forget Humble Bundle is a thing, man. I remember when it was... I don't want to say it's bad now, but I remember when it used to be better. For some reason, in my mind, it's like... I don't know, the appreciation of it is kind of like down a little bit. Also because I feel like a lot of the games are just not for it. For some reason in my mind, it's pinging that there's also some controversy. That happened, but again, you're supporting a good cause and you're getting games out of it. What's not to like, right? Oh man, we didn't get the weapon this time. Oh, that sucks. The weapon would have been so good for the next round.
I hope that was worth 2,000 gold.
Can we... Did we pick up the weapon? Please tell me we picked up the weapon. The big thing with the Humble Bundle is also the fact that, it was a good way to share around games if you were, like, not immediately, wanting something, you know what I mean? It was a good way to get a cheap game and then get some other stuff along the way. They used to have really entire bundles with like $5 in it, but now you go into a bundle and it's... Yeah. And, you know, it's not necessarily even the fact that you're missing out on a top tier or non-top tier game or whatever, right? It's just the fact that there's just a lot of nothing burger games sometimes, and then the big one. And it's just, it kind of feels like key sharing for games that wouldn't otherwise get it as much, which... There's nothing wrong with that. It's a way to get your, your name out there and stuff like that, because you have the game now. Why not play it, right? But in a world where, like, how many games are currently on the Next Fest for Steam? There's so many games. I don't know if people are like, oh, I'm just gonna play the game I didn't explicitly want, right? When there's this game that I very explicitly wanted to play. Like, there's so many. So many good ones, too. If I had more days to stream, right now I wouldn't want to stream until at least I finish a couple of more commissions and I feel less pressured for time. Which is funny, because that explicit pressure of time also makes me incredibly uncreative and unable to work on commissions. The juxtaposition is funny. But I would love to do something like a Next Fest sort of exploration, see what's on there. A lot of games are on there that look really, really good. Yeah, that's another really good way of going through your backlog as well. Yeah, just the the trading cards and stuff. Which is very valid. I mean, and it's also just funny how sometimes you can buy entire DLCs and stuff like that if they're on sale. If you just happen to grab the one game that has like a lot of trading cards that have like a high value for some reason or another, and you just kind of end up being able to buy stuff, you know? Oh, he's dodging. He's dodging. I wish I had the huge fucking sword. Whee.
It seems you've mastered using the combat.
Old man, why are you in my head? Alright, go. Ah, shit. Nope, leave me alone. I like it when they do those series bundles, like, you know, like the Resident Evil stuff. Because you kind of just... So, sometimes the keys and everything like that are a little inaccessible, or not easy to find, or they never go on sale, so that's kind of the way you can get into it like that. So yeah, like, if I recall correctly, Village was the most... Not the most recent one, but, you know, the later entries. So. Switch targets, game. Switch targets. So, oh my god. Oh, the targeting system is now what's fucking me a little bit. Ah, man. Not a good time to roll. And Whisper has successfully grabbed the aggro of one of them. Bless. There we go. Now we can start taking on that one. I say confidently, getting my ass handed to me. Yeah, I think at this point my sword deals more damage than... There. Right now they have a really good RPG Masters bundle that is a... Yeah, that's nice. See, there you go. That's really, really good. I don't have Rogue Trader. Is it? Oh, wait, no. I'm thinking of the Neverwinter... With the MMORPG, Neverwinter. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Nice. Icewind Dale. Icewind Dale, damn. The ones I always see that I wish I had more disposable money, if you know what I mean. I always see the ones that have like the sci-fi sort of like maps and dungeon masters help and stuff like that. Because I'm planning on, you know, slight spoiler, I'm planning on running at some point a TTRPG on Sundays for the stream. Should I get around to properly writing it and stuff like that. And hold on one moment, I'll get back on that. Currently I have to piff rocks back. Oh man. Yeah, there's no way of dodging that while I'm under it. I can't even fucking get the camera to lock on. I'm rolling and hoping I dodge. No! Wrong lock! Wrong lock! Oh, the camera is the thing that's frustrating me now. Nope, focus on one at a time. That's the one I need to focus on. Whisper, are you not doing anything right now? Whisper. Oh, thank you. There we go. Didn't lose too much of the crowd with that either, so. No. Leave the civilians out of this. Oh, man. I'm for sure. Why are we you guys are seeing this, right? We're targeting anything but. You don't say, hey, Kozlowski, how you doing, pal? Ah, Jesus. I'm fighting the game at this point. I'm not even fighting an enemy. I'm fighting the game. But yeah, so as I was gonna say, I am currently writing something for a TTRPG on Sundays for playing with friends and for potential guests on the stream and stuff like that. And what I'm finding is my biggest issue is getting art and assets. Because Cyberpunk is now the most popular system out of all of them. You know, it's like 5e, Pathfinder, and then everything else kind of grouped up in the same like 0.x%, right? And the problem is that a lot of the assets that people use and a lot of the packs that people make and stuff like that have a shitload of AI-generated material in there. What do I not want to feature on the stream? AI-generated material. So it just becomes a really, really difficult thing to find art assets. Maps and everything are easy. Some people make like a shitload of maps, and I will not have a shortage of maps. But it's just really, really complicated to sort of go through the motions of finding art assets, character portraits and stuff like that, and not seeing like, oh, by the way, small detail, majority of these are generated with AI or whatever. And it's like, for private games, I don't give a shit if you've used AI for that shit, whatever, right? It's the damage is already done, just whatever. But I don't want to do that on stream. I don't want to feature that stuff on stream, right? And here's the problem with this is for Kozlowski going to be a little bit of a quote spoiler on the system. The game is lethal as fuck. It can turn on a dime real quick, as people who have previously played the game with me will also know. I do not have the disposable income to basically go like, if your character gets made for one session and 2 sessions later that they die because of bad dice rolls, I don't have the disposable income to then say I'm going to go for $100 and get another art asset made. I don't have that kind of money, and I don't want to deprive people of the appropriate amount of money that they need for their commission work. It's just, it is easier to have a pack of make twins. Yeah, Bobbert and Robert, Daubert and stuff like that. But do you get what I mean? Where it's like, so it's easier to sort of like throw up a pack of character portraits or whatever that somebody has made and just puts out there for like $5 or $10. Compare that to the millions of like fucking AIR generated assets and stuff like that. I just don't want to do that for stream. And of course, like, I can't guarantee that everything, even in the map packs and everything that I get for this, will be 100% handmade and everything like that. There will have to be a disclaimer for that shit, as it is anyway. It's just really annoying in a lethal system like Cyberpunk to have to arrange assets and fucking make it all presentable and stuff like that. Anyway. You get my quandary for that. But in terms of the writing, the writing's going easy. I've rewritten it a couple of times, but you know, I think how many times do other games like D&D also go through rewrites, right? The Dungeon Land, we had a war when one of my friends played half elf and ended up dying, so we introduced his twin brother. It was just one giant extended family. That's certainly a way to do it, yeah. Oh. Gabe just decided to fuck Whisper there. Boy, howdy do I miss that long fucking sword now. Oh no. I mean, you can get Boblin, Goblin, Goblin the Goblin, Boblin the Goblin, Robin the Goblin. Like, yeah, there's obviously ways to play that, but the not to give it make it seem like the system is any more complicated than anything else. It's just the one thing that kind of sucks about it is that handles and everything like that. It's not like John Johnson or whatever, or Robert Robertson, where you just kind of like get to have a first name, last name. You can, nothing stops you from doing that, but you know, you do have a handle, you do have a name, right? Like, yes, I have my real life name, for example, you know, Bobbert Boblin or whatever. But that would then be, in the actual game, my handle would be, what people would call me as, would be like, you know, hey, here's Goblin, here's Van Venom, here's Pizzepi, here's Koslowski, or whatever, right? Like, it would be something like that. Like, for Van Venom, it would be Venom with an A instead, or whatever, right? Something like that, so. Yeah, superhero names, basically. Pseudonyms, usernames, handles. Because it's supposed to be cool, and we're mercenaries and stuff like that. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, true. Oh yeah, you've been playing the series, through the series right now, if I recall correctly, right? So... Gotta zero some gonks and stuff like that. All the slaying. We had a brutal DM that would let us do anything, but we would have to suffer the consequences. So one of our friends decided it was a great choice to piss on a prince's carriage with the prince in it, and got executed for it. And then his lover, a dwarf with short temper, who only spoke in max of 3-word sentences, decided to go Helga punch, and our little complaint. That's fair. Yeah, so the reason why I'm saying, I'll give you a little bit of context, right? So in Cyberpunk Red, because my hands are hurting a little bit, so it gives me a good opportunity to get a quick break. In Cyberpunk Red, you can start from 20 to 50 HP. Okay, that's not bad, right? That's decent. Yes, this is a good opportunity to get a stretch break. Thank you for that. Grabbing the voice. Anyway, so the game uses D10s for all checks, but it uses D6s for damage. Most weapons, not all, have a minimum of 2d6 damage that they deal. If you roll 2 6s, that's your crit. You don't roll, if you roll a natural 10, that's not a crit. That only determines imploding dice, which is you get to roll again and you get to add that number on top. But the damage crits when you have double 6s. What happens when you double 6? So one of the things that happens with a double 6 is, 1, you deal a guaranteed extra 5 damage. Whoa, yeah, huge, I know. Technically, for some HP totals, that can mean 25% of your HP, but it deals a critical injury on top of that you get to roll for, or technically in the system that we'll play, we'll be using Fantasy Grounds, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But it'll be automated, fortunately. But you'll suffer an injury, a critical injury. That can be as little as like a broken rib to straight up dismemberment and losing hands and arms and legs. Right? Like, shit can be lethal. What happens when you lose your arm? Yeah, if you were wielding a two-handed weapon like an assault rifle or something like that to fire your shots, congratulations, that fucker's no longer usable. I hope you had a pistol on you. Right? There's death saves and everything like that. There's big penalties for that. You would imagine that a -1 on your death save doesn't matter much until you realize that the death save is against your own physical stat with a D10. And this is a good time to mention there's no such thing as healing in the system. The only way to heal is either through a class-specific ability that a medtech gets, which is a one-time use per session, or technically day, but most sessions would indicate a day, right? Or through downtime outside of the session. If you don't decide to sit on a couch for your weekend, you're fucked. So, that's the level of lethality. Oh, is this also a good time to know? You have one death save. You fail once, you die. That's it. So that's the system. It is a incredibly lethal system. I've had a character that so ironically, for those who don't know, I'm currently going through a rebrand that'll eventually make its way over to the Dungeon Lounge called Manalog. Ironically enough, the character name Mana in there was what originated a lot of this idea, because I was like, hey, Mana, Manalog, Analog, monologue, blah blah blah, like these are fun little things in juxtaposition. So then I started, hey, using that as a nickname for music, or alias for music, I'm probably going to use this for this as well. But it's like, that character was an explicitly physical fighter, right, with punches and shit like that, which, yes, you do get to punch, and trust me, that shit can also get lethal. But that character had, I think by the end of a thing, by the end of that campaign, had about 60 to 70 HP, something like that, and a really high armor stat. Which, for the record, basically the way that you deal damage is you first have to beat the difficulty value of firing a gun or punching someone at a range, to an extent, right? Which then determines if you deal damage. Just because you hit someone doesn't mean that you deal guaranteed damage. The damage you deal also needs to exceed the amount of armor that they have. So if you're unarmored, you're fucked. And armor chips. So, but yeah, so that character was highly armored, had a lot of HP, had a high physical stat. It took 3 turns of him taking damage and he was dead. He lost both of his arms, right? And then when the death saves came, I immediately failed. Even though I think the chance of me failing was 10%, I hit the 10. I hit the anomaly. And I had specific cyberware, a little enhancer, if you will, or basically like feats, if you will, for that system. I had specific cyberware that was supposed to help you with that shit. I hit a percentage lower than fucking 5 and immediately died. I was the character I was the tank, essentially, right? I dealt the most damage, but I also was the tank. So that system can be fucking lethal, and it's a domino effect of, like, you took one shot, took one critical injury, it spirals, and it can go fast. It can go fast. Have you ever seen Neuroshima TTRPG? One of the fun things that it has is that your character starts with a disease and you need to manage your disease throughout the campaign. I played a character with a split personality. Once I was a complete pacifist and a doctor. So like a Jekyll and Hyde type of thing. They had a separate stat, and I had to roll a dice on which I am playing at the moment without telling. That's fair. Yeah. That's kind of fun. I had in one of the first campaigns that I played for a full campaign with a group that I was in, my last long term group. There was at some point a character that I played called Mordithus, and he was a Hexblade Warlock, original, right? However, he was trapped in a weapon. The only static stats that he had in 5e were his intelligence, his wisdom, and his charisma. His strength, dexterity, and constitution all happened to be which body he possessed. What does that mean? It meant that every single time the body died, he didn't die. Technically, that character could die to disintegrate or shatter. Because again, if the weapon shattered, done, right? So he technically could hit 0 HP and be fine. It doesn't roll death saves. He was technically immune, but counter the one type of magic and he's gone, right? That was the idea with it. The balancing act was he doesn't move on his own, and the DM basically was like, I'd like to play a character. Very cool. He was essentially the one operating the physical body, whereas I was managing the spells and stuff like that. And we were rolling off against each other to see who would be taking the action. Would he swing the weapon, or do I get to determine whether or not the weapon swings, or do I cast a spell? It was very much a balancing act of between the two, and it was very, very fun. It was basically like two characters, or two people piloting one character, and constantly being at odds with each other, because again, the body is different from the weapon that it is carrying. It is just we are empowering a dead body to be, because we were reborn, right? So basically like a zombie. So that kind of was the same way that would work in terms of not everything being static. It was really, really fun. It takes a lot of work for the other DM as well, for the DM to help with that and play it as well, so. I like it when I'm able to work with a DM on original or fun ideas. Do something a little different. Because essentially every TTRPG is just a rule set for you to abide by, right? So, and a weak one. Cool. Woo. Now we get to beat you up, Whisper.
The arena bank is truly broken. That's another 10,000 gold.
Side rolling, back
It's
rolling.
for a massive total of 28,600 gold.
Yeah. I like it when I'm able to work with someone who's willing to engage with original ideas or different ideas, right? So. And it doesn't take much to make a really, really fun character. So long as it's mechanically still sound and works within the system, right? And you know, you don't need to be... I hate, like, pure optimizers that need to be doing all of the damage all of the time. Because I feel like it stifles creativity a little bit. Why am I putting my weapon away? I need that. Finally. There we go, whisper back shots. Oh no! Whoa! How do you like them? Oh god. She likes them apples just fine. Don't do that. Woo! We're supposed to be fighting. Not in public, Whisper.
You've improved since training.
Yeah, we fought multiple times since training. We've killed Hobbs together. Do you remember my name? I don't remember my name. I think it's Chicken Chaser. I think I don't have a first name anymore. Woo.
Come on, this isn't to the death.
This isn't... I'm just... Listen, just because you're weak. I definitely ran out of food, though, so... I need to be a little careful. She's very tricky, though. Like, they've definitely buffed her with the mod. She never was this strong. Woo. Which is the whole reason I played with this mod. Woo. Ah, damn it. There we go. Whew. Your first ever D&D character was a warlock? Yeah, nice. That's a very fun class. Nope, I didn't agree for anything. I agreed early on with, I think it was Lady Beaver that I was gonna kill Whisper. Grab that money. Oh. Ah. You little bastard. I'm getting evil why is it considered evil? Oh, because she had the whole exposition despite bullying me my entire childhood? There we go. Sorry, Whisper. People don't like it when I play D&D. What DM doesn't like rolling D16 checks every time I use control, and the fact that you can use control 10 times. Because there's such a thing as a power gamer, and we don't like power gamers. We try to enjoy story. There's no such thing as winning at D&D. And it sounds like... I'll be honest. I wouldn't play tabletops with you, Nox, because it... I feel like you're trying to find cracks in the system to try to break the system sometimes. A farm boy.
There you are. The hero they're all talking about. I'm impressed.
I did kill Whisper. I said early on I was going to kill Whisper.
My manners. I am Lady Grey.
Also, for the sake of completionism, I have to.
I can see you are a man of worth. You should pay me a visit at my Bowerstone North.
There's no reason. There's no reason for you to think I'm a man of worth, considering I spent so much fucking time in the pub playing games, earning more money than in the arena, and I'm now just in my fucking Union Jack shorts.
Family ties like an old fool. As I was saying, hero, I do hope you will accept my invitation. We have much to discuss.
What are you telling me, that a plus 11 to charisma on a bard is a bad thing? You can't get a plus 11 on charisma on a bard.
That was unbelievable. I haven't
You can get with proficiency, and then the
You truly deserve to stand amongst
what's it called?
You remind me of someone who
I forget what the second tier of it is called at this moment.
not what it used to be, but I think her name was Scarlet Robe. That's right. Ever heard of her?
There was proficiency bonus, there's being proficient in something, and then there's the expertise, I believe it is. Which, yeah, for stats and skill checks and stuff like that, you can get an 11, but you are not getting an 11 on charisma. If you get an 11 on charisma, that means you have over 40 charisma.
She was a fine hero, just as soft-hearted as you.
Did he just run behind pillars to try to fucking...
came with a price. After her final battle, she was never the same. She lives now in complete solitude.
Yeah.
Crushed by her failure to save her family long ago. And yet here you are. I knew her son would end up here one day.
Dude's got pink eye.
And in your sister's too.
Or maybe he just hasn't slept at all. Ah yes, my designated sword of, or my axe of an eagle's wings. Truly, the patriot the U.S. needs.
This was the true face of his mother.
Scarlet Robe.
Slayer of Balverines.
Ah, it's not a big achievement.
One of the fiercest heroes in all of Albion.
It doesn't take
Yet her
much.
most splendid battle was also to be her last.
Ah.
Ambushed by a dozen Balverines, Scarlet killed them all, only to fall injured and drained beside their corpses. There she would have died, but for Brom, a kind and simple woodsman, who tended her back to health. In time, they married and had 2 children, a girl and then a boy.
Wait a minute!
Scarlet's days
I'm a
ahead
boy!
were forever behind her.
That means I must be one of the heroes.
Whatever you decide, you've earned the champion seal. People everywhere will recognize you as the winner of the arena, and it will grant you access to Bowerston North.
But is that
It is rather
Does
valuable.
that... But that has implications for Bowerstone North. Also, you can kind of skip through Bowerstone North if you do it right, but... That means things for Bowerstone North, for the record. Hey! We did it! We beat the arena! How very, very excellent and good. What do you want?
Hey, you. Teresa wants you to meet her at the Grey House.
Okay. So yeah, Van and Koloslavsky, I think both of us have had conversations about, like, oh, hey, there, you know, power gaming and stuff like that. Congratulations. Here's Nux on the other end of that conversation, who was like, I found a YouTube video that means I can summon cows and make him deal fall damage. Even though that's not something that anybody would do, technically, ever, unless you're specifically going for the purpose of power gaming. Congratulations, meet the power gamer that is Dox. It's not by my rules, my table, my rules. Yeah. That's true. Any, you know, rules as written only goes as far as, but that's not how I'm gonna do it at my table. You know what I mean? Which is still a very valid way to play. No, I don't feel like fighting these guys. Mostly because I don't want to feel like losing the fucking vial. I am gonna lose the vial. That's fine. Just keep running. Just keep running. It'll be fine. Alright, not a whole glade. There we go. Come on, some of these skills were definitely meant to be used together, like an ability that makes it so if your enemy's more than 10 feet away from you, they explode and have a knockback on your weapons. To an extent, there are nice combinations and stuff like that, but it's also one of those things where... So, here's the conundrum, right? And I had this... I'll pose this conundrum to you the way that I had it in one of my games. We'll just kind of stand here and just kind of look at the camera, right? Observe the hero in all his glory. So, I was DMing a game. This was with nobody that is part of the Dungeon Lounge or anything like that, so... They weren't part of this. I was DMing a game with one player who had no idea what D&D was, and they were just starting. I had one player who had some idea of D&D, but only knew it at a basic level. I had one player who knew the rules back and forth and knew the feats, or simply put, knew the YouTube videos that tell you about all the little quirky things that you can do in D&D, right? And they were playing a paladin hexblade combination, which, I'll be honest, the whirring noise is kind of annoying me. From the onset, I'm going to say this: for anybody that says a hexblade paladin works, by definition, it really kind of doesn't. Here's a paladin that needs to be blessed with a tenant and a god, and needs to have their abilities empowered, much like a cleric. And you decided that at the same time you were going to double dip, and you were also going to take a pact with... Because what is a paladin and cleric but a pact with a different god, just not written in contract? Right, and then you have a hexblade who decided, I'm going to then pact with another thing. What is happening? Oh, that's an updater, okay. And then you're going to pact with another thing that's specifically going to go for your soul. No, that's a conflict of interest. No fucking deity is going to take that, right? But the thing is that I had to balance encounters to what makes sense. I want people to play the game, and be able to experience things. But I have to balance it in such a way that it makes sense for everybody to be valuable, if that makes sense. So, the person who had the least amount of experience played a ranger. Ranger they can deal a lot of damage, but in the way that they built, it doesn't deal a lot of damage. Okay, that works. The medium level experience player who had some knowledge of the rules had, I believe, a monk, because they wanted to try stunning strike and stuff like that, so that was really, really good. And then I had the paladin, who was uber maxed out, busted to the gills, feats to boost their little quirky shit, and whatever. And having a small, like, I gave him a few levels up to kind of like experience the game when I have more than one attack and everything like that. We're talking about this dude also took a dip in fighter to make sure that he had action search so he can do more damage and basically take his turn again, right? Quote unquote, take his turn again. I have to balance the encounter to be fun for the one that deals the littlest amount of damage possible, and the dude that just fucking did the Hexblade Paladin fighter dip to try to make sure that they dominate the turn order and also deal smites and also deal the most damage, and also their charisma modifiers is their main damage stat, and that's a juxtaposition. Yet guess who died in that session? Guess who decided that after that they weren't interested in D&D anymore because clearly people who knew the rules simply deserved to have fun and not. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the problem. Sometimes when people are like, I'm gonna power game, and you have to account for the power gamer, guess what happens? You are killing the fun for people who don't want to play or want to play the power game. And I can make an effective, like for me, I'm kind of sitting in that between. I know how to power game, but I choose to make explicitly characters that have clear defined weaknesses just because I don't want to be a god. One of the favorite things that I do, prefer playing with at least, is I like rolled stats. The reason I like rolled stats is not because I can immediately start the game with a 20 in my main stat. I kind of prefer it if I don't have a 20 or anything higher in my main stat. Only because of the fact that it shows growth over the course of a campaign if you have something that can grow over time, as opposed to I start the game at level 1 and I immediately have a 20 in charisma or dexterity. Yeah, I don't grow over the course of the campaign. I'm already as agile or charismatic or as strong as I'm going to get. Nothing improves. Congratulations. Your character growth is nothing. Bye-bye. Congratulations. Victory. Right? I like the characters that have a 6 in intelligence. I like the characters that have an 8 in wisdom. I like the characters that have constitution as a dump stat because they're weak or a little, they have a weak constitution. They get sick easily. They have brittle bones, whatever the fuck. Like, I like stuff like that because it gives a clear defined weakness. I'm not just Chant Thundercock showing up to a campaign, basically dragging everybody along while nobody gets to have fun, right? Yep, played a few tables, all new people and went cleric to keep up. Plus, he was dumb, so he never made the suggestions for what to do. Yeah, so there you go. There's always a way to balance it quite easily. Just do the same thing that the power game is doing, create an enemy that specifically only targets that one person. That's not how D&D works. That's not how D&D works. You can encounter that, right? What happens? That character dies. I create a specific enemy that specifically targets that one thing. Let's put it like this, because there was this one was the one I played in. I was one of the players in that one. Again, with a character that was explicitly made for power gaming, and then a couple of other people who were just starting out. This one had 2 starter players, and I was the medium one, and we had 1 player that was specifically power gaming. There was a specific enemy designed to explicitly go as an assassin type deal to go after this one character. Ironically, a paladin sorcerer. We're going with paladins. Paladins are just fucking overpowered. They kind of are. High ACs, healing, damage, what the fuck, right? But, so they had a specific assassin encounter designed to take out that character. And the moment they got that character, they were like, they took 1 or 2 more turns, and then the assassin ran away. And the entire vibe of the entire session deflated. What happened? Power Gamer was pissed off because this specific... As a DM, you're not supposed to... Yeah, haha, I'm Hark, I must away, yeah. Hi, Lady Beaver. How's it going? But, like, the Power Gamer was pissed off because it felt like the DM was explicitly targeting them, singling them out, and punishing them for playing the game. Because at that point, if you allow someone to get to a point of a power game fantasy... to that extent that you have to design enemies for it, you've probably done something wrong as a DM in terms of setting your borders and communicating with that player. Because any understanding player will understand when you say, I don't want you to be that strong, only because of the fact that I have to balance around you. But again, the assassin showed up, killed that thing, blah, 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 right? And then the assassin, Hark, I must away, poof, smoke powder, and was away. Everybody felt undervalued. I won't name names. Again, nobody from the Dungeon Lounge. I just don't feel comfortable naming names. But this girl that was playing she was a druid in that campaign. Was she? Yeah, it was a druid. After the session, she asks, "Why weren't we fighting for our lives? What was wrong?" Because they killed our paladin. Our face is gone now. They failed all 3 death save. Well, actually, they natural 1'd one, and then which was funny, and then they rolled a fail on succeeded one and then failed one. So their face character and their tank was now gone. The one that made all the promises is gone. Now what? And also, why are we alive? Oh well, just the assassin was only set to target that specific one. Yeah, but what about us then? Like, are we not worthy? Oh boy, the mood shifted in that campaign. I'm gonna be honest. That is one of the few times that anybody will know from, especially with experience with the Dungeon Lounge, I'm not necessarily afraid of confrontation when something makes me uncomfortable or when something needs to be talked about and stuff like that. I'm good with setting up boundaries, enforcing boundaries and stuff like that. There are people you no longer see on the Dungeon Lounge only because of the fact that I believe some boundaries weren't enforced soon enough, right? So I'm not afraid of that stuff. And, the other ladies on the Dungeon Lounge, the ladies on the Dungeon Lounge, they weren't that great about enforcing it. Things were enforced, rules were set, stuff like that, and voila, right? People feel a lot more comfortable streaming now. People feel a lot better, right? They don't fear for certain people showing up or whatever, right? Which is not an explicit call out to anyone in particular or any specific one for people to start googling around, right? We count you one. Thank you. But the vibe in that D&D campaign changed so fucking hard. Nobody was interested anymore. I was engaged. And, the player that played the power fantasy character that suddenly had to come up with a new character, he was still trying to be engaged and stuff like that. Don't worry about it. So, and again, I'm talking about the session that was not at all related. Like, this campaign is not at all related to the Dungeon Lounge girls at all. But specifically, this was in the Netherlands. So, but anyway, so the vibe in that changed so fucking hard to where nobody was engaged anymore. Nobody was willing to play anymore. Nobody wanted to play anymore. Why? Because we're not important. We don't have assassins coming after us. We're not allowed to talk because we weren't the face character with the 5 charisma. In the background, we didn't deal any damage because we weren't the ones dealing crit smites, fucking action surge, sorcerer bullshit. Right? We don't need to have encounter. So no, like +5 in charisma, right? So that would result in 20 charisma. But it's like, so do you see what I mean? Is like basically like the entire vibe changed where it's like we're not good enough and we don't matter in the grand scheme of the campaign. That was the vibe that the newer players had, and they took that so hard. So you really need to be careful with the balancing and stuff like that, and you really need to be on. Like, I feel like it is the GM's responsibility to reel in power gamers, because if you don't reel in power gamers, you ruin the vibe of the table. And for me, I have realized that power gaming happens. There are some classes that are simply more powerful than others. You cannot fucking tell me that the 5e rule set, not the 2024 rule set, but the 5e rule set, right, that rogues and rangers are valued the same in a party as a paladin is, with the ability to wear heavy armor, have a +5 in charisma, have the ability to heal, have the ability to ritually cast things, to deal massive amounts of damage and stuff like that, whereas a rogue gets to have sneak attack damage that could crit, but maybe, right? Like, So there's ways to do that to make everybody equally powerful and stuff like that. There are certain classes that are simply not that powerful. Let's be blunt. If damage, because this is more of a commentary on the 5e system as a whole. I'm gonna basically stop ads for a second, but this is a commentary, I suppose, on the D&D system, 5e system as a whole, where healing doesn't necessarily matter so long as you are, if you're 0 HP, takes 1 HP to get you back up, right? So, So that's sort of a failing of the system, but just there are some characters and classes that are just more powerful, and you can make that entirely powerful just together. So, they felt like they were just members of the heroes party rather than exactly. That's pretty much it. And at that point, you ruin the enjoyment. Some people are happy being the backseat and stuff like that. Backseat of the car, just providing extra commentary and being an addition, right? Being maybe the donkey of the party if it comes to like comparison of Shrek, for example, or or the Puss in Boots in the main series, not in the fucking spin-off or whatever. But like, do you get what I mean? Everybody's supposed to enjoy this shit, so it's hard, and you need to balance that stuff. So some classes were more preferred for, but yes, especially. I only play with friends, never with a group I don't know well beforehand, so we never had an issue of this campaign is not what I expected. Yeah, so again, it's just, To be fair, I mostly play Carrick, so I'm either most important on background, often in the same. Yeah, that makes sense. There's certain ways to play some things, and there are certain ways to do some things. I feel like flavor and quirky, in a good way, is more fun than just having I can summon 30 cows above the enemy and just have them drop based on fall damage, and that's how I kill the. You know what I mean? At that point, you are not playing a tabletop RPG. You are playing an RPG as if you are playing a Baldur's Gate 3 and deciding I'm going to play Barrelmancy, right? You're going to load barrels up with 5,000 kilos worth, and you're going to drop the 5,000 kilo barrel on top of this one enemy, and that's the way you decide to play the game. Nothing wrong with that in your own time, but when you subject others to that same gameplay, it can ruin the experience, right? So that's something that you have to be conscious of. And for example, Nox, I know you've been punished on that before. You've been removed from groups for burning down the orphanage simply because retroactively you were correct. But it's one of those things, like stuff like that I wouldn't allow at my table, and I'll be blunt, players like that wouldn't be allowed at my table as it is. Cyberpunk Red, for example, to loop it back around to TTRPGs for a second, allows for that less. By the way, Leader Beaver, I'll probably message you about this as well, but quietly, I'm organizing a Sunday group to potentially play bi-weekly a Cyberpunk Red campaign. TTRPG, I'm looking for people that could be guests on occasion. The system allows for, like, mercenaries to show up on occasion, stuff like that. So just potentially, just on the buy, right? So you don't have to be available every single bi-weekly if you're like, oh, I don't feel like playing. You don't have to show up. That's a nice part about Cyberpunk Red. But I'll message you on that another time. But yeah, I do see appeal of these goofy strats as long as they are far and away dominant strategy. Yeah, and also, I'll be honest, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I am rule of cool, 100%. I believe in rule of cool over any other thing. If it is a fucking vibe, then cool, right? You can bend the rules as much as you want. But there's a limit of rule of cool. If there's a time and place for it, but let's be perfectly blunt, where in the fucking world of 5e do you see someone, hi, we've had this menace of a wizard, why is that? He just keeps summoning cows above people's heads and dropping them on their head for the fall damage. Fucking what? And that's good for a one haha, right? But once you start applying that to everything, a bovine, yeah. But like, it's the same way, like, we have this one sorcerer that fucking only fights at cliff sides. Why? And we need you to take him out. Why? because it can Misty Step on a bonus action and fucking Thunder Punch you off the edge of the cliff and into the void, and you can die from the fall damage. Congratulations, you've been power gamed. Checkmate, gamers. Haha, dunk. Haha, dab. Like, then we're metagaming. Then we're metagaming. You know what I mean? One guy I knew was a low-level bard whose only main ability was to summon a party tent for everyone to celebrate after a battle. One time he was able to use it to block off a Balrog that was chasing them. I think that's Tiny Hut as well. Like, yeah, I think that might be Tiny Hut, but that's pretty great. But do you get what I mean? So from somebody who DMs and plays, I like the things that vibe with the universe and that make sense in the universe. You know what I mean? Because at that point, oh, but I can summon, like, again, I'm not harping on Nox specifically, but I'm just using it as an example that is the most recent, right? But, like, a guy summoning 30 cows from a drop distance above the enemy so that in one turn, 30 cows drop out of the sky and fucking plow down on this fucking dude from the skies, right? Like, you know what I mean? But I like things that vibe in the universe, because at that point, what stops me from having a gun? Oh, but that doesn't fit the setting. Yeah, but so do fucking 30 cows being summoned out of thin air above someone count the same way when you have the ability to throw a fireball or disintegrate people. It's the same thing, like, logically speaking, with a correct circle of druid, you can summon a shitload of fucking elk and dominate the turn order so that the fucking enemy also doesn't have a turn order. One, a DM's not going to want to play that because I also have to roll fucking initiatives and do combat tracking for all of those cows / deer and elk or whatever. Just because you can doesn't mean it makes sense, you know? Shit like that I love, but if it's on your main strength and I see that getting dull, yeah. Oh, and then don't get me started on guns don't fit the setting. Yeah, and it's kind of like when you use cheats to go god mode. It's fun at first, but then, yeah, exactly. It takes away the challenge. It takes away the fun. There's no incentive for you to continue adventuring at that point, because you can just do the funny, quirky thing. Why would you want to continue at that point? Here's Bob, who's made a character about the fucking deep and absolute deep, wretched story, role-playing his fucking heart out and whatever. And here's Johnny, who's just, my parents were killed and now I'm gonna murder the world and I don't need a home sleep. I piss myself where I stand. I don't need food. I don't need bed or anything. I have my long rest in the dirt outside the village. I hide in a tree because I simply don't fit in with civilization. Do you get what I mean? Like, just having a fun group that everybody gels in instead of people trying to exploit the rules just to try to get a little bit of power out of it that only appeals to them specifically. Let's be perfectly blunt. The reason why stuff like Critical Role goes viral for stuff like the sprinkles of deliciousness is because that's stuff within the universe that made sense. Not because they decided out of thin air that that's what's going to happen because it fit the power narrative or the power fantasy narrative. You know what I mean? There's been black powder weapons. Yeah. And I mean, I'm a big fan of, like, I think they call it arcane punk. I don't know if it's called arcane punk, but like the thing where it's like, instead of it solely being like, this is something I'm working on for my own D&D thing. This is not what I'm going to be running, but this is just something for the future because I'm sort of world building on this. I don't want spell scrolls in my setting. I want there to be gems. Does that make sense? Kind of like how Final Fantasy XII has the Nethicite and Magicite and stuff like that. I want it to be, I have a 8th level Magicite that can then power this machinery as well. Airships and stuff like that. And if you overload them, they can break. It's not scrolls anymore. You can, you know what I mean? So, and a wizard can take a gem, study it for an evening, like they would, and expend a certain amount of materials and learn the arcane magic that is fused within it, and then put it into their spell book. That's the way that I would do it. You know what I mean? Thing is, though, gamers are always going to game, even if it makes the game less fun. They will actively pursue exploits and optional strategies. It's up to the game. Yeah, I will say that. That's true. But people, there is a difference that sometimes I think people need to learn. Like, I feel like you're going to run into that a little bit with the Ruds, maybe, is that they're going to play Skyrim instead of D&D. even though they're playing D&D. I kill the wolves. I want to loot their bodies. What the fuck are you expecting to find? 20 gold? Right? There's a sword that they were carrying up their fucking ass, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like they're playing Skyrim where they're finding nonsensical items. They're finding the dark upper dress item over here that the wolf just happened to be. Why? You know what I mean? Like they're going to be looking and scouring for gold. So hiding Alba will lurk. Yeah, that's cool. Thank you very much, Venom. So, oh yeah, I'll definitely be giving a pregame to talk about. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean, right? Some people are looking to play more of an RPG than a TTRPG. So, the topic of exploits has always been a very, very heated one online and stuff like that, and I very much also have that, so. Oh, neat. This, yeah, exactly. And also, you gotta keep in mind, why would they have gold? Not like, let's be perfectly blunt. It's not about the fact that they carry money. I'm sure that a rat can accidentally eat some coins, and then if you fucking try to harvest them or whatever, again, as gruesome as that might be, you cut them open, voila, you grab a couple of coins that they had within them or whatever. Why would they have gold pieces? Not the fact like pieces, but why would they have gold pieces? We have bronze, we have silver, we have gold. Do people forget that gold in the like it's the same way where some people in the D&D universe, they're like, okay, cool, I got my drink and I'm gonna tip the barmaid. There's this cute, hot, voluptuous barmaid, and I'm going to give her 5 gold, or 10 gold, or 20 gold as a tip. That's a fucking year's salary. You are the motherfucker that's tipping $500 over an omelet. That's who you are in the universe. That's not the only tip. Yeah, roll persuasion checks. Roll your charisma saves. Finally, you got to bed the barmaid. Roll an endurance check. Roll a performance. Roll a constitution save. Natural 1. She leaves disappointed. We have successfully invented sex mechanics. With advantage, because, yeah, exactly. Hey, if that's how she rolls, that's how she rolls. There we go. But you get what I mean? Like, I understand that there's obviously the fantasy of doing powerful stuff and whatever. I'm not going to knock people for wanting to play something that is strong, cool, and whatever. Again, at the end of the day, D&D is a game of power fantasies and stuff like that. It's just some people are willing to break, bend, and destroy the rule set. Sometimes just try to appeal to their own personal setting, whereas other people are legitimately trying to enjoy or tell a story. And there's just a difference in that, and that disconnect. While it is up to the players and the table and everything to sort of like reconcile the two, it is difficult.
You're now stealthy enough to use the steal expression.
I only just learned how to steal things. $500, oh yeah. 500 is 500. I can now use that steal expression. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
What can I do you for?
Your mother. Oh, that takes that. I forgot that's a bar that charges, not a fucking. That's just vicious mockery, by the way, Jared. That's just vicious mockery. Break a siege. Sure. We have about 30 minutes left. Then, maybe a little bit longer, because again, Elizabeth is not home right now. I have to wait for her before I can start on dinner, which technically is just pizzas in the oven anyway, because we have tabletop in 7 p.m. So never bet a bard unless you understand the risks. Yeah. I was surprised. Yeah. God, I'm replaying Baldur's Gate 3 right now as an honor mode playthrough. And boy howdy, I forgot fighting Auntie Ethel, how fucking funny it is, how emotionally damaging she can be with some of her vicious mockery stuff. Like the way that I don't remember who she targeted, but I think she targeted either like Shadowheart or Gale, and it's like, oh look, the tadpole finally made you actually interesting, and it's like, oh my god, Jesus Christ. Or I think it was for Shadowhearts, it's like, oh look, you're trying so hard to be special. Like, oh my god, Jesus Christ. Took me entirely, like, fucking off guard as well. I don't have food, so this is going to be a risky bisky. Oh, man. Baldur's Gate 3, what a wonderful time it is. What a horrible experience. I'm, as people know, I like to challenge myself with games and install mods to make things more complicated or difficult for myself because I don't know. People didn't love me enough when I was a child, I guess. But the big thing is that with Honor Mode, I also installed something called extra encounters and enhanced bosses and stuff like that. And let me tell you, that shit gets risky. I don't have food. Please take it easy. 2 fucking stone tossers is not easy, game. Let me tell you, the Githyanki Crush is a fucking journey on that mode. Anyway, I need actual food before I continue. I'm just gonna go over to Bowerstone. How about that? I'm just gonna go over to Bowerstone. I'm gonna check out Bowerstone North. I bet there's nice things there that won't kill me. Yippee.
Don't go breaking any laws.
I would never. I'm a law-abiding law-abider.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Oh, yes. You're with...
Is that it? You just need to have a certain fucking fame level, and then you're allowed into Bowerstone North.
Welcome to Barstone North, hero. This is a quiet district, and we like to keep...
Hey, I killed you!
We don't tolerate uncivil behaviour here, so mind you don't end up in our holding cell.
Oh.
We have a raving lunatic locked up right now, but he won't be seeing many more sunrises, if you know what I mean.
No.
Now, Lady Grey desires to speak with you. You'll find her grace in the gardens outside her mansion.
She wishes to speak with me. I have to visit the store, though.
Stay within the law.
Grease, I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
Ooh. I like the bright stuff. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. A lot of the bright stuff. All the master weapons. Is there a higher tier? Oh, right. The Solus stuff. The Solus sword is in here. I forgot about that. Don't care. It gets out fucking ranked at some point or another anyway, so. Tofu, which makes me a good person. That's how that works. I have a doll of me. Am I little... They got me correctly. I have no pants on, and
Hello? The arena is the place for you.
I've already been to the arena. The game is looping dialogue. Lady Grey. Lady Grey.
So, you're the one everyone is talking about. I must say, you have me intrigued.
I wouldn't know why.
Will you walk with me to the courtyard? I would so love to speak with you. It's lovely here, don't you think? But sometimes it feels like the loneliest place in the world. You see, I haven't married yet. Somehow I've never met a man worthy enough. I've always known that only someone who could conquer the arena could conquer me. Perhaps you could bring me a gift from town. I'm sure you can find something fitting for a lady.
Tofu? I bought like 11 tofu pieces if you want. I did a quick count. It took a total of 30 steps. So will you walk with me towards the... This was about 30 steps, a little under 30 steps.
Won't get in his way.
Oh, you better not. You better not get in my way. I will be very, very displeased if you decide to get in my way. Hello.
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
Okay. Do you think this will be too forward? Do you think this will be too forward? Just immediately go like, "Hi, here's a gift. Would you like a wedding ring?" She likes black roses. I know.
You did amazingly at the arena.
The arena? The arena. The arena. Britain is a place that exists. For sure. Hello, I've brought you a flower.
Oh, that's beautiful. I knew you'd have a romantic soul. Not like some heroes.
Some heroes.
Of course, a woman in my position can't marry into poverty.
Oh.
The very least one can expect is that a man will have his own house.
Does it matter where?
I'm so pleased to hear you have a house. I wouldn't want to think you wanted to marry for the money. Would you do something heroic for me now? A while ago, I lost a necklace. It is most precious to me. Perhaps you could investigate round town. Someone must know its whereabouts.
His dumb little nod of like, oh. Yaw. If I recall correctly, it's somewhere in a courtyard, but just like... Let's see, where's the spade? Going off of memory for this one, but I think it was something like, right here? It was under a lamppost, or... It was in a courtyard at a minimum. I know that much. Though I couldn't tell you where. Would be funny if it was just right here. But that's an indication that it's not. Her! Obey the law. You better not disobey the law. Wouldn't want you to disobey the law. Hello.
You really are devoted to the lady, aren't you?
Sure.
Well, if she's looking for information, you should talk to some of the men around the town. Really, we have such gossips in Bowerstone North. You'd think they'd have better things to do.
No, they don't. Let's see.
Chicken chaser. Chicken chaser?
Chicken chaser. No, don't run away. No. No. Pretty much. Ooh, ink. Yeah, we'll get this one. This to me spells the fucking.
There's talk going round that the lady's looking to marry.
Whoa.
Wouldn't like to be in the poor fool's shoes, I can tell you.
There's something not right about her. Did you know her sister disappeared?
I don't care. She has money and big breasts, therefore I will marry.
Without a trace. She was last seen at the Grey House. No one knows what happened.
Terrible accident.
Chicken chasing. That makes you a true hero.
Don't clip that. There's no context to which I can fucking salvage that one. Hello.
Greetings.
One of you is green, and that means I have to talk to you. Hello. Please. Oh, hello.
So you've heard about her sister too, huh?
Eh?
Seems that no one is quite sure of our mare's history.
Yeah.
Did you know she wears her sister's necklace all the time?
So she's wearing it?
Hello?
Hello!
Finally, someone to talk to. You've got to help me out. The mayor's having me executed. That's what happens when you start asking too many questions round here. That woman is a demon, but no one will believe me. Just because I was wrong about the guards controlling our dreams by spiking our water supplies. Her sister was an angel. Would have made a wonderful mayor. And I know Lady Grey killed her. I just know it. You have to help me prove it. Otherwise, Bowerstone will remain in her clutches, and I'll be executed.
No.
Don't tell me they've got to you as well. I knew she was using some sort of spell to turn all heroes into half-wits. You have to fight her power. We must...
Nope. Pretty lady wants to marry me. And I'm British. I live in poverty. I have a sword, and look at the state of me. I haven't taken a shower in 5 days. There's no reason for her to not. Oh no.
Have you heard anything
Jared.
about my necklace yet?
Jared. Okay, fine, I'll check. I like the heavy breath after that. Mary.
Known as Chicken Chaser, I believe.
Great, thanks.
That makes you a true hero.
Alright, well, I guess I'll have to go to the Grey House. I mean, I'm supposed to have to go to the Grey House anyway, so. Which will be in Barrowfields. Please, man, I need that. The question isn't how can I fix her, it's how can I make it work. And I know I've been to the place before. I've seen her home. It is literally a hallway with a bed. It's
Getting up in the mornings.
fucking great. What's up?
Sometimes I just drift off into the past, to happier days when I wasn't alone in the world. Maybe I should throw myself into the sea. My poor, sweet Amanda. How could illness take you from me?
No.
I'm sorry? Did you say something? I don't... Sometimes my poor...
I'm not sure what to do with you, sir.
Every day would be a little better.
Sir, could you not trauma dump into the chat? Thank you. Please, this is a community stream. Sir. The music's just... It's so ominous without the music. It's so ominous. Are you the sister? I want the necklace.
So, you finally...
Oh wait, no, you're
met
my
Jack of
sister.
Blades. I met him long
Oh my god, I'm
before
related to Lady
when he
Grey?
burned down our home and cut out my eyes.
That happens.
He wasn't lying when he said he knew where Mother was. He's kept her in Bargate Prison ever since the night of the raid. I haven't been able to get inside, but the archaeologist knows of an ancient secret passage. You've met him already, haven't you? Jack's creatures are still after him, just like they're after me.
Oh, you're able to get around just fine. You're at a haunted house by yourself.
Much longer. I've left the details in a quest card at the guild.
But
you have to get Mother out. She's the only one who knows how to reach the sword. You did
Horror.
consent, didn't you? The sword is everything, and it could turn the world to nothing. Oh, and Mother has a gift for you too. More power than you can imagine.
Check the guild for more quests.
What the fuck are those? Oh, zombies. Great. I think I'm just supposed to dig here, aren't I? I already did, though. Huh. Wait, what? I finished before you, the human race. Let's see. There's a door here on the side you're supposed to go into, if I recall correctly. First, you're supposed to go in. Spooky house. Spooky, spooky. Very, very spoopy. Spoopy. Scary. It's very, very, very scary, I'll tell you. Oh, you're... Oh, Jesus, you're big. Welcome to my dance squad, everybody, where we just... crump. Let me tell you, they can take a little electricity. Ouch. Youch. Fucking missed out on that. I am mad now. Man too angry to fucking die. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all, but that's fine. Angry electricity. Oh! Oh! That was loud! That's so loud! Oh my god, that's so fucking loud! I'm so sorry. Tofu so I can become a good person. That's how that works, I promise. Yay. Wait, no, I'm a fucking idiot. I have a weapon that is explicitly good for this stuff. Yeah, there we go. Overreaction. Ooh. Ow. All they keep going saying is
Single man.
oh yeah, I need to be married before I get into that door, which I mean I'm gonna get married to Lady Grey, obviously, for the sake of completion. I justify all of my evil deeds with with the statement of this is all for completion, I promise. And I take 0 questions. Oh! Loud. It's fucking distorting! Woohoo! Oh, that's fucking great. Oh, that's great. Little bit of lightning. And the wise words of Travis Willingham, aka Phenomenon. There it is! Is that it? That has to be it, right? I don't think that's the one, but it's similarly long ranged and looks really fucking funny. Whee! Whee! Oh! Oh, my back! Ow, my back, my pussy, and my crack. Alright. Look at him, humping the air.
There is an important quest card.
Yay!
It seems you've mastered using the combat multiplier.
How about you shut your fucking mouth? Judgmental little shit, huh? Wait. I have an idea. Wait. Okay. This could work. I have 31 right now. Please make it work. It would be so fucking funny, game, if this works. This is... It's not gonna work.
You are now renowned enough to use the bloodlust roar expression.
The bloodlust roar expression.
You have reached famous status.
It did roar. I unfortunately deal enough damage at this point that... Go on! Come on. Please don't tell me. No. Don't knock me out of bounds. No. Oh my god. No. And voila. Unfortunately, the idea that I had didn't work, because...
I need to...
Yeah, okay. I just don't know how I'm ever gonna fucking open that door. Because it's not... It's... I don't know. I do not know. I do not possess the current day knowledge. Oh, there goes the controller again. We're currently running straight into the... There we go. Alright. Get up. Break the siege. And... yeah, we can do that one. I don't feel like boasting. Money is... I mean, that's not the way that I'm gonna make money. Let's be perfectly blunt. Halt!
So you're the hero they sent, eh? Well, I've got a new job for you. These bloody villagers are holding our boss, and they plan to hang him. So I want you to take a message to their chief. You tell him we'll raise his precious town to the ground if he doesn't hand our boss back. Got that? Well, run along then. We haven't got all day.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm not letting that bandit go. He's plundered this village for far too long. We've got him under guard up the hill by the
I can't even see you because of the fucking blade.
Staying. So you'll just have to go back out there and get rid of the scum's bandit friends. Talk to the guard over there when you're ready, and he'll open the gates for you. As for me, I'm off back to my hut. Good luck.
Yeah, great. Let's go talk to this leader, eh?
Skull burn your eyeballs.
I wouldn't go near him. He's a dangerous one.
Puppets.
Hey, stop tormenting the prisoner, will you?
I mean, I could just...
That's enough of that. Get on with your quest.
There you go.
Well, that could have gone better, eh?
But the... Okay. Oh. There's a little visual glitch happening there. So long as you get to be the ones to kill him, is what you're telling me. Alright.
You're going to take them on all by yourself.
Okay. Thanks for that, Nelson. I'll be sure to do that after I've killed these guys. You're still up pretty late, buddy. Get your rest. Get some rest. Go get your sleep. Your honk shoe. Ga slapen!
Nice work. Those bandits won't be back in a hurry.
Clap, 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 clap. That quest complete, for sure. Really hard, really difficult fucking mission, that. Ooh, broke a sweat. Fucking... Ugh. I do like the little look of this, though. It's just a nice little camp, but unfortunately it's gonna go away again, so... Ugh. Anyway, where was that other quest? That other quest, I believe... Was it Oakville? No, that was Chicken Kickin'. Chicken Kickin'! Actually, I should do that one. I haven't done that one yet.
Let's go over and kick some chicken. Kick 'em all over the place.
We have heard that Twinblade's loyal followers are seeking revenge for his death. They have hired a band of highly skilled assassins to kill you. Be on the lookout for surprise attacks.
Ah.
Your prowess as an archer is impressive, hero. You should try your skill at the archery range near Knothole Glade.
I was just there, but fuck it, okay. Chicken kicking, sir. Kicking the chickens.
This contest.
Ah, welcome, sir, welcome.
Welcome.
Might you be interested in a fine new sport? I call it chicken kicking. Invented it myself. All you gotta do is step into the ring and kick the...
Well, I don't mean to turn my hobby into my work.
If you could leave your weapon, sir, and no spells allowed either. Wouldn't be very sporting now, would it? They're only chickens, you know.
I like my performance enhancing
We shall get started.
weaponry.
Good luck, sir.
Yep, okay. Gotta set the trajectory. Yeah.
Not bad at all. A center right scores you 50 points. Put a toe over the line.
Okay.
It's a chicken massacre out there. Fabulous shot to the far right. 100 points.
But that was where it landed last time.
Not bad. Ace.
Fuck it, whatever. Yeet!
Yes, sir. Finger licking, chicken kicking, good. What? Holy moly! I thought chickens couldn't fly. Maybe I haven't been feeding them enough lead. Fair is fair, though. I salute your chicken kicking abilities. Here's the chicken hat.
Woo! The chicken. Oh. Once used in a 3-day ritual of the worshippers of the chicken god Ektor, it is now commonly seen on the heads of cheats and cowards as they are driven out of towns pelted with tofu sandwiches by angry
one I had to, so don't be expecting to win any more hats. Can I tempt you to a game of chicken kicking, sir?
Hell yeah, brother. A silver key at 150. Okay, so we kind of have to muck this up a little bit.
Same.
So.
Not bad.
Alright. Offside.
I'm afraid you will never.
Hip. Woo!
Well done.
There we go. We don't need more than that.
Well done.
So I'll just get to run on there, and it'll be like.
White line, that's an impressive display of chicken violence there. You've earned yourself a silver key. Oh, my last one too. Can I tempt
Fantastic.
you to a game of chicken kicking, sir?
Nope, I'm good. I've won everything that there is to win, and I'm a hat richer. Or as much as this fucking hat is something, I guess. Oh, right, I'm supposed to go to Twin Blades camp because there's a fucking... There's a thing there, the quest. Yeah, we still have time. Elizabeth's not home yet, so... Elizabeth being home is required for us to... Well, at least start the oven for dinner. And then the music stops. Hey! A nice little sandy stroll. Oh, yeah, I guess I never did break those. Ooh. I do like that tattoo.
Please help me. Thomas, my brother, is lost somewhere up ahead. Follow me. I think he's somewhere up here.
Alright. Basically, there's going to be fucking bandits. And we're supposed to kill the bandits. Right. Well then. Well then. Brutal. They gotta learn by this point, right? That like they have to know that just sending these guys out is not the solution towards apparently killing the hero. Oh.
Help me, please help.
Alright, well, I know we lead him back. That's fast, Jesus. Oh, they're in the tower. That's why. Got it. Basically, announcing my arrival. Just hi. What did I use? Oh. There we go.
Oh, you found him. Thank ye, thank ye.
Thank
Here,
ye.
have this. You might make sense of it.
I can't make sense of it. Oh, there's one more enemy. Wait. We gotta clear it out. I wonder how much damage we deal with just unarmed. We're just trading punches at that point. This is just mean. Yeah, man, get up. Oh, that's so unnecessary, man. It's so unnecessary. All right. Let's see. Is there any other side quests that I've missed? Oh, wait. We can try the Stone and the Sword, because kind of curious about that one. Can we do it? I mean, we can't cheese it with Berserker, I think. Oh, there's this one as well. I don't feel like doing that right now. What would you like?
If you can hurt my thing, call that.
Never mind. He's just insulting me. Saying mean things to my face. Little bastard. But I don't think we're strong enough to get the stone from the rock, sword from the stove. I'll get there. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, like fish in a barrel. Oof. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I'll take another doll of me. Yeah, it's fine. I like a little dolls of me. Don't turn me into a marketable plushie, no! Dun, 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 dun. There's a rhythm to that. Throw, come on. I'm fighting so many battles here. Oh my god, dude.
There's an important quest card on you for you.
little too slow. There we go. There we go.
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
Let's buy a couple of these. Ooh. There we go. I was looking for Lady Grey's necklace. I forgot about that. Entirely got distracted. Which means I have to go back to the Grey house and inspect that thing. But I think it was encounter locked because of the fact that I had the Teresa encounter there. So kind of means you don't really get to do that. Watch this man with a chicken hat do the thing you need him to do. Yeah! Get out of the way, big chicken man. Go. Come on, lad. Okay, you're hogging the fucking thing now at this point. I will kill you.
Go on, you can do it.
Hopefully.
Oh no, that's a
Looks like you need fresh air and exercise. Good luck. Give it all you've got.
No.
That Hugh sure knew what he was doing. Better luck when you try next.
All right. Anyway.
You should get to
We're going to leave it at that for today. I feel like that's a good place to leave it. I'm going to quickly just do a couple of things. Oh, hey, look, it's a song I made. Let's go over here. Oh, there is no schedule. Schmedule. Let me quickly grab that fucking thing. There we go. Okay, well, cool. Thank you, everybody, for the ones that came in. I very much appreciate those lurking, those who came in, those who chatted, those who just hung out and stuff like that. I appreciate it. For tomorrow, you're going to get Hades 2 again, and then on Sunday well, I don't know why it says it plays something. We'll play something because we're gonna play a way out at least. I think we'd get 2 more sessions out of it. I'm controlling the pace a little bit of the game to try to make it so that we can get a very, very nice playtime and hopefully finish around a very, very nice period of the game. In maybe not the next stream, but like the stream after that potentially. That's more or less where I think we're at. Anyway, I am going to leave it at that for today. As I said, next week we basically have the same schedule, except that you're going to get Tuesday Sound Till F. Yeah. We're going to raid into Ambly Bambly. The good old friend Ambly Bambly, who is currently playing Abiotic Factor. So, I hope people have a wonderful little Thursday. We're going to have a TTRPG day today, I think. Unless we hear otherwise. So, yeah. Alright. Y'all have a nice evening. And I will see you next time. Elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist. Goodbye forever. Blah, 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 blah.